and welcome to the continuation of this game between Max and Akuukis. With me I have Murten. Hello.
Hello.
So the players are taking a second here to remember what was going on in the game. I think it's a good time for us as well to take a look and see what was happening and what the plans were. We have
reacquaintance with the game at the moment, so
we have Babylonia piloted by Max, and Persia is showing as stronger and naive. They are a judge in Babylonia versus a schemer in Persia.
a very nice judge.
Yeah, with the Sword of the Gods. I think he inherited it from the first ruler, the tactician.
Right. Fairly young too. I mean, he has plenty of years with that ruler.
Yeah.
Currently, he's working on the last site for the goals. And most likely he will be continuing to attack and expand at the cost of the Vandals.
Yeah, and Persia is slightly ahead, I think, in development. They have cleared that site already, and they have the two Numidian sites left to clear.
Yeah, he had the event with the truce that he did not know of, so he was surprised when he got into a truce with the Numidians that he could not attack them. So that was quite unfortunate for Persia.
Yeah. And I don't see anything marked in the tech tree except hydraulics for Babylonia, so that might be interesting.
Hydraulics, I wonder why. Just because of the ballista, I think?
Yeah, or also the water mills maybe.
Yeah, but there are not that many good rivers for him. Not in his developed area, at least.
No. So probably just the ballistas then.
Yeah. That could be useful, but it's also he's facing mounted units.
Yeah, Persia usually has a lot of mounted units. I'm just gonna write in Discord as well that we are live. If you are wondering why the mouse is moving around and not making sense in the game. But yeah, chat if anyone's watching and listening, let me know if it looks and sounds all right. We have a few with us, looks like. I know that Scientific is casting the Frederick versus Philip game. So people might be trying to watch both at the same time or be a bit split up.
That's what you try to do, you try to multitask.
Yeah. There are a few rivers like north of his capital. So I think the hydraulics for the water mills isn't too bad. I don't think he has any water mills marked though. And I don't think there's any great resources by the river. I guess there's the ebony if he gets forestry. But other than that, there's not really any super nice resources.
We just appoint a new chancellor who is pleased with him, so double the use for her.
That's a lot of gold and civics.
Yeah.
friendly hunters, looking quite good. Relationships, pleased Zoroastrianism. And
What has a Grand Vizier, who is severely ill though, so he's most likely gonna die soon.
which one is severely ill?
The Grand Vizier in Babylon.
Right. The 7 Wisdom Scholar.
Yeah, very nice one.
Very nice. I think order-wise, Babylonia is a bit behind Persia, as is expected. He's been building some elder acolytes, if I remember correctly. Some master acolyte in Babylonia.
In its capital?
Yeah. And then there's an elder one in the Sage's seat.
Alright.
Also a trapper in the other hunter city. And those are really nice because that's a whole order you get from those trappers.
Oh yeah.
But still it feels quite even. Not sure.
Certainly, I consider this game up for grabs for both of these players.
Yeah. Feels like it's all about finding a good plan and trying to execute it correctly. We have the Oracle being built in Babylon. It's going to be done in 7 turns, and it's probably only going to reveal the Persia paganism holy site and the Judaism. So that would be Raga and Hormurzad by the coast. Of course, it doesn't have a spy master, so we can't really use those spy networks yet. But having a little bit of vision helps anyway.
Sorry, I had to disappear there for a moment.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We see some notes from Persia. He's wondering why he's in a truce with Numidians. And
Exactly.
as you said, he's probably looking to clear out those sites next.
Yeah, so neither side has really started producing that many military units just yet. So they're still just consolidating their area on the map.
Yeah. We see the first monastery coming down in Tus, the Jewish monastery, giving 4 science and 40 gold. That's a nice one.
Nice. And that's cleric seat too.
So he is looking to build some more Jewish disciples and spreading those around. Enjoying a bit of extra growth from that pasture with the rancher.
Yeah. Yes, a fair few cleric sites, cities around there. So that should boost his science quite a bit.
I would guess that he's probably going to settle even more clerics, but I'm not sure.
That would be my guess too, but that Numidian site down in the west corner by the lake or the sea in this same Oberon Sea, that's a nice hunter spot.
With the camels.
Yeah, and the ore.
Okay, so we see the plan. First he wants to settle, and then there should be a second note somewhere, and then he wants to rush over the sea. There was a note in the Alboran Sea.
Ah, so he's gonna attack from via boats or border jump.
We see the forest druids giving 100 science to Babylonia, and they finish polis and start hydraulics. You also have the choice of making that second hunter's city autonomous.
Yeah, hopefully he chooses not to.
It's a nice site to train troops from, so that's a difficult choice to make.
It is, and it also is one of his develop military sites, so he's about to produce 2 barracks there.
But yeah, he goes for the autonomous rule. I think you wouldn't do it. I'm not sure if I would.
Not in that case, I think.
He can build military from his capital as well, and he has the hunter site up in the far left corner. But that is just settled, so it's gonna take some time to come online.
May I ask, how many barracks does he have? 2? 4? 4, I think.
He has 2 in Babylon, and then he's building 2 in Uruk.
Exactly, so that's half of his military production in Uruk, and now gone to autonomous.
Yeah. So the risk here is that he will fall behind in military production.
Yeah. The good thing though is that if it's a good autonomous rule, they will stop producing officers, which he will eventually need, and perhaps that is what he's aiming for.
We see some barracks being built in Persia, but he doesn't have any finished yet.
I think, but we're gonna see most of this session just the military build-up.
Yeah, might be. I think we will probably see some action. They will be able to settle these last sites, and then the question is what to do after that.
Yeah, indeed.
So I want to see what the second, I guess, yeah. So settle the both Numidian sites and then rush over the sea. That's the plan from Persia right now.
And there's also this note in the center, which I can sympathize with. Remember to move scout before spending all orders.
Yeah. And leader is now doomed. So we're looking at a builder heir that's righteous.
That must be the leader he started with, right? It's too old to be anything else.
Yeah, it is. And
he's
made.
promoted.
All right.
Sorry.
He made other child heir instead. The warlike famous schemer.
Yeah, that's a nice heir.
But that will piss off the other ones.
No, I think well, we just changed that because normally I made a new heir by the time of my death, and the other kids weren't pissed off at the new ruler, just at you, and you were gonna die anyway. I think that it's changed.
You have that bypassed by Princess Sand on the Duchess Shirin Righteous, so I don't think that will go away.
No, but I think it did before.
Might have been. We have
sorry.
We have a beautiful scout from Babylonia watching this expansion of the Numidians, so he has a good idea of what's happening.
Oh yeah, he has had nice eyes on Persia all the time. There was this moment last session where he could attack with the tactician.
Right. Zoroastrianism spreads to Babylonia for the strong culture event.
Nice.
And the ambassador becomes power hungry. And Zenobia is now in love with the king.
Okay, W's of her. He's making a settler in Babylon.
He doesn't have any settlers out right now, so that's at least 3 settlers that will be needed.
Yeah, it's a long trek from Babylon too.
And Babylon is the best growth city by far, with 37 growth. The closest one being the now autonomous Uruk with 16.
Yeah, Shurpak is the one after.
Yeah, or I guess the other ones are like tied at 13 or 14.
Yeah, and Showpack is 6 turns for one settler. And they're probably going to take Bob 3 turns to just move up there, so...
Yeah, so he could go for a settler from that city after the Disciple.
Yeah. He's working with 9 worker units at the moment. And he has how many cities?
6 cities.
Okay.
I want to take a look at the Persian army composition a bit. Right now it's mostly infantry, so hydraulics would cut through them like butter. And I don't think he has teched any mounted units, so he has the archers from composite bow, and he has land consolidation marked. So that is gonna round out this army a bit.
He's most likely also most likely going to go for camels. I mean, it's such a powerful unit on this map. But Max can see that Akuukis is close to 4 laws.
That's true. The statesmen are angry and can pay some resources to boost their opinion for 20 turns. And the new leader, the schemer that was appointed heir, could get the Book of Secrets or become righteous. Book of Secrets could help with the statesmen. Might be a bit too greedy to settle this site as another cleric spot when you only have one statesman city and they're already angry.
True, and you do want more statesmen too because they give you orders.
Yeah. I feel like this is one of the problems when trying to pick the families for Persia. The only city, like the only family that has a really good seat is the riders. I would say that the other ones are not particularly good, like the seats don't really stand out.
Well, the statesman, the foreign civics could be very useful.
I mean, the statesman seat only unlocks the decree, so I feel like their strength is if you're having multiple statesman cities, not just leaving it with one seat. But
well, agreed. The foreign civics, though, is a very nice boost.
Yeah, the civics from the statesman is good, of course. But like you want to build a lot of cleric cities, you want to build a lot of statesman cities, and if you have the resources or like the camp resources on the map, you also want a lot of hunters. So it's a difficult balance to choose what to place where.
Yeah, agreed. But normally when it comes to Persia, according to me at least, I think it stands either you choose clerics or statesmen, and not both.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Max can now choose another ambition, trying to go for a Zoroastrian Council, but I don't think he's close to... actually could text portcullis instead of hydraulics. So he actually chooses that ambition. Still has stockpiling 2000 training and establishing a theology.
Yeah, so he needs to... Does he need Spymaster to pass that?
Yeah, and he would need to replace his other council members. They're both pagan.
Yeah, but the head of Zoroastrianism has a high opinion of him, so he can just convert them, right?
Yeah, depends on how long she's gonna live. She's 54 right now, doing an intercession right now.
She's gonna last forever, right?
Of course.
Okay, so he needs tech. I mean, I've never chosen that the ambition before.
No, and
It's a lot of
after this hand, he will need to go through at least one more, probably two, if he wants to take the Acadian archers. So getting Portcullis is quite some time away. He's 38 right now, so he'll be 45 when Hydraulics finishes. Probably around 50 when the next hand is complete. So might be a tight time to finish that ambition.
But nevertheless, it's always a useful tech to have to be able to spy on your enemy cities.
Absolutely. A lot of events for Persia. You can choose ambitions. You got the board game.
That's a nice one.
And the third in line became a philosophy student.
Does he have access to exploration net?
He does not. We also see Settler finished in Parsa and Master Acolyte finished in Mersad. He's continuing on the Urban Specialist, starting on an Apprentice Acolyte there.
The Princess Datira, she is not adopted, but she belongs to another family, other than the Queen, which she's the daughter of.
Yeah, I think it's from the husband, who is clerics. We actually see a hunter's city in that spot, so the statesmen are continuing to get shafted.
Yeah, I don't mind that, and there are horses there, so it's going to be sentinel peltons once it's developing.
And I think that's his third hunter city, so 3 clerics, 3 hunters, and 2 statesmen so far.
Did he get the Book of Secrets?
No. He became righteous instead.
Okay, it's such a strong thing to have.
Yeah, it would help to improve the opinion of the statesmen, the Achaemenids. I'm not sure if the Judaism, it's not spread to those cities, so they're not enjoying that minus 5% rebel chance.
Right.
But he does have freedom, so that helps. Back to Babylonia. We see some camps, a camp and some mines finished. Settler and a rancher.
I would like him to start an officer.
In Babylon, he only has ranchers mostly, and then a trapper and acolyte. So we're really focusing on that food, on this food start map, as well as getting a bit of extra orders.
It's mainly further, right?
The fur?
Yeah, in Babylon.
Yeah, he has improved one fur.
Excellent.
Or the specialist. But he's strong now, so opening up some interesting wonders. If he had resources for it, he could start a museum. Also have the mausoleum or the Acropolis. With the disciple finished, he enacted the first theology, legalism, and that was one of his ambitions. So that completes. He's up to 124 legitimacy.
Nice.
Compared to Persia, who is at 62. So he's doubling the legitimacy of Persia right now.
Still, what a comparison here.
Almost even in orders right now.
Yeah, which is actually very impressive for Babylon, I must say.
Yeah. for sure.
So I wonder where they come from. Has he focused on garrisons throughout the empire?
I mean, he has the acolytes and some of the hunter. What are they called? The trappers. But I don't think he has that many garrisons. It's a few. 3.
I think he has in
4.
every city apart from the last 2.
Yeah. I don't think we have any garrisons in Persia.
Well, they don't really need them as much.
The heir becomes a politics student for the clerics. I wonder if he's aiming for a particular archetype.
What do you think? Judge, maybe?
Maybe. Orator can also be really nice in the mid game, or extra orders if you manage to have the friendly families.
Certain.
He has not bought any orders, I think, in Persia. Not with his first ruler, not with this one. And I don't think he did any adoptions either.
No, I think we talked about that last session. There were no adoptions.
Now we have some people in the chat. Hazard brings X bets on Max as the favorite, but we have the fan club again here cheering for
Akuukis.
I think this northern Red Sea could also be interesting. You have the Vandal site on the other side. It's quite easy to control that sea with 2 cities already established. That would be easier to defend than the southern sea, but it's more aggressive, of course, to try and attack in the south and go for those developed cities in the backline of Babylonia.
I think both seas are fairly easy to get the border access across via colonialism.
Yeah.
So I wonder if any of the 2 players here will go for that.
Right by the edge of the map. Could be interesting.
Exactly. Very easy to get there.
We also see Christianity being founded 2 turns before the Oracle finishes.
That's nice.
So that's something that Babylonia is probably not too unhappy about.
Most likely, definitely not, and especially when they need to go for the Spy Master anyway, because that's a Western Council ambition, right?
Yeah. We also see the Zenobia Rising Star. She switches from being a diplomat and becomes a judge.
Okay.
And she's still pleased with the king, so that's nice.
He's a judge too, so she should be. He started the museum.
Oh, he really cleared out like all his resources, I think.
Yeah, he spent 4,000 gold doing that.
And chopped a lot of wood. I was hearing the forest being chopped down. But that's a big grab.
It is. Yeah, fairly similar in science now, aren't they? Let me check.
I think Persia is falling a bit behind.
Yeah, they are actually. I'll take that back. So they are rocking 75 science for Babylon and 49 for Persia.
We see a Ford Persian worker going forward here and chopping the woods near Lake Trasumenus in the middle. And
Wow.
you see You see a Christian disciple being built in the holy city.
Okay, I like that. Spread it. Why is he building? Why is he chopping woods over there? You think? To clear for ranged warfare.
Maybe he just wants to take the opportunity while Babylonian troops are otherwise occupied.
And just grab the resources.
Yeah. But he's leaving some workers idle in the back. I guess he's a little bit resource starved, so that might be a reason why. Trying to get enough wood for archers. He's probably feeling the pressure, especially now seeing the museum get started.
Yeah.
So that's a clock. He doesn't want to fall further behind in science.
True, but he should also. I mean, he's naive to Max. He knows that, but otherwise he's doing fine. They are equal on law timing, and he's actually stronger than Max at the moment.
We see steel being researched over spoked wheel or forestry. Forestry is marked. So he's leading further into the infantry. But steel is of course nice if you can combo it with your mounted unique unit, expecting the spearmen from the opponent.
True.
He of course needs to get those unique units first.
Yeah, I don't think Max has phalanx, does he?
No, he doesn't have labor force either.
Ah, right.
So that's even more impressive. You have Persia with serfdom online and Babylonia without, and they're still almost even in orders.
That is impressive, actually. I wonder really where the orders come from.
Yeah, it's Elder Acolyte,
Yeah,
some
it's
pastures,
just a
ranchers.
It's missing. So Ishnuna is 3. Ishnuna
Yeah.
is winning a lot.
And then the garrisons that you pointed out as well.
Yeah.
And I think the legitimacy is a big deal as well.
So it must be rather that Persia is not prioritizing all those pastures, of which there are many.
Yeah. So Max force marched a settler to that cleared site in north. I think that was the last Gaul site. Yep. And they found his third Sages city. So still 1 traders and then 3 each of the Sages and hunters.
Yeah, traders aren't really that. I mean, the other cities of the traders aren't really that useful. But this is a very nice Sages spot, at least those land consolidation resources.
It is. I don't think he's beelining land consolidation. He doesn't have forestry yet either.
They don't like camels.
No. It's also a bit unfortunate that the Sages city grabbed one of the camels from the Hunter city.
Yeah, exactly. We mentioned that last time. We see the Persian scout taking full advantage of being a schemer scout. So he's in the middle of Uruk at the moment.
And I think this is the first time that Persia is moving into the Babylonian part of the map.
Yeah, I think so.
Last time he was scouting on his own side of the map. Even though he was a schemer before as well.
Yeah, looking at the timeline, he has basically no vision of Babylon at the moment, so good time to do so, I suppose.
The third in line takes a trait from her Dane father, the drunk. And Persia is continuing to clear the Numidians here with some of his upgraded archers. You have a Eagle Eye Marksman Archer. That's really nice.
Ah, that does damage.
And he has one settler ready to go, so he's keeping up a nice pace here with the expansion.
Yeah, that would be his last spot.
Yeah, unless he wants to jump over the sea for that Vandal site.
Well, that would be a ballsy move. I would like that, but it could be hard to defend unless he has, the water movement.
Yeah, he would need that, I think, also to get there easily. He could build a Byrim in the cleric city of Prophasia.
Yeah.
We also see Barracks coming out in the Hunter seat, who already has that ranged shrine, the Hunter shrine, that gives +1 level.
Alright, I love that one. So good for Persia.
And if he decides to assign himself as a governor there, he would add +5.4 training per turn as a warlike.
Yeah, it has a very nice schema leader.
Yeah, still not assigned anywhere. I wonder what he's planning to do.
I would like him to get the Ishtar Gate, because he's quite short on culture in most of his cities.
Yeah, that would be a nice grab.
Babylon, on the other hand, is making decent culture throughout this empire.
And Babylonia could get a court soldier, which he decides to do.
Nice.
He also He also finished the Oracle and got an event, I think, for it, where he got another citizen, some culture, and a charisma.
Nice. And a benefit of the Oracle that you don't often. I often think of Oracle as the agent wonder, right? But
Yeah.
The extra tech to choose from can really speed up your tech path quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we might see Babylon pull even further ahead here in science.
Sometimes I also like the extra gold. It's not much, but if you have multiple religions and if it's in a trader seat, that can be something that makes a difference.
I've never thought about the gold perk.
Yeah,
He's
it's not
making
much.
a ton of money. He's making almost 500 gold from the trader seat alone.
Yeah, it's a lot of gold nets. He has them all improved right now. That's something that Persia is not having. So with the current stone price of 7.2, we might see more wonders being built if this income continues.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He has the elder shopkeeper and his has one fisher building another, so continuing to pile on that gold income.
Yeah, and it's also using all of his workers every single turn at the moment.
We also have the classic autonomous city building walls.
I love it.
11 workers for Persia. One of them is a settler, so he has more workers, but I don't think he's using all of them.
No, it's using like 4 or 5 per round at the moment.
Still behind on the number of improvements by 10, 46 against 36.
Yeah, I would like him to just take a moment, take one turn, and focus all these workers on pastures and camps.
I feel this is a mistake I sometimes do. I focus too much on clearing, trying to kill all the units instead of maybe taking some damage and building with my workers instead.
Yeah, because if you do the working part first, then you can do both later.
Yeah, and taking some damage is usually okay. They can heal up a bit. Like this is the last camp he's gonna clear, so if he has some damage units, it's not a big deal.
Exactly.
He actually has another settler. He has one settler ready, and then he has another settler by the river.
That must have been a mistake. Must have miscalculated.
Maybe. Or he's trying to grab that Vandal site. But he does.
I mean, I would love if he tried to do that.
He hasn't met the Vandals yet, but he must know that there is one there, since the map is mirrored.
Yeah. Although he does not know whether Bourbon is up there because he has not scouted the area. Although he can see the crabs.
Yeah, so he knows that it's not settled.
Exactly. Okay, going for another Jewish monastery. I love it. Get that science.
Yeah. And the
There's
gold
also
will help us with.
Exactly, and the shortage of gold is also boosted here.
We will also get some Christian monasteries up soon.
Yeah, so nice efficiency here. Get the Christian disciple, build the monastery, and then spread.
But he's still almost halfway behind Babylonia science rate. 48 against 83.
Yeah, and that can increase even further now with the hydraulics in Ishino.
Yeah. The heir can choose which kind of study she wants to do. And he decides to go for a philosophy student again, I think.
Yeah, who is compassionate.
Yeah, it's already giving some nice stats.
I mean, science is never bad, although there is that point where you want to lean more heavy into the combat part.
Yeah. We see no military units being built in all of Babylonia. There's an apprentice officer in both Autonomous City and the capital, but he's still focusing on the economy side with specialists in most cities and some workers.
Yeah, he's weaker, so that's bold of him. Although I do fall victim to the same trap every now and then, because yeah, we're all greedy.
And he should know that there is a Vandal site to the northeast of him, but I don't see any settler lined up, so he might think that that city might be difficult to hold in that sea.
Then, if that is his reasoning, then he should be moving towards the other one.
So he can lose the city, or what do you mean?
Now, if he considered the Vandal site to be that hard to hold, then that should be the rule for Persia on with the Numidian side too, right?
Yeah, depends on if you think you're strong enough militarily. Persia is showing us stronger than Babylonia, so I think he can exert his power in both the seas.
Yeah.
We get Hypatia, the scholar in Persia. It's a nice courtier, intelligent Neoplatonist scholar.
She's great.
And Hero becomes Rising Star. Divine, 28 years old, with a lot of nice stats.
Who becomes Rising Star?
Yes, the Gird, the Rising Star, male hero.
Okay.
Chosen by the gods. Also have our first rebel in one of the statesman cities, a slinger. But I don't think we have any military close by. We have one Hunter Archer in Raga that could move there.
Just looking at his ambitions, he has managed to do one so far, and is close to 6 squares at the moment.
Yeah, that was the legacies, right? We were talking
Yeah.
about last game or
So
last
the new ones,
session.
the two acolytes, elder acolytes.
And I don't think he has any master acolytes yet. He has one master acolyte in Hormirsad. But I think that's it. He doesn't even have an apprentice acolyte anywhere. So it will take some time for him to finish.
Yeah, well. In the meantime, Babylon has done 3 ambitions. He has 2 nasty ones now, though, so they're gonna take a while.
Zenobia, the rising star, dies. She was ill.
She can't be gone. She can't have been old.
No, she was only 34.
Yeah.
And he buys perfume. So that's his 3rd luxury right now.
Excellent. So working on stagnating those unhappiness levels. So it's 6 to 10 in Babylon, 3 to 10 in Kishula. So sending a lux there will give him double effect, right? No, that's just a culture, my bad.
Yeah, the extra culture from the fair.
Yeah.
We see some barracks coming down in that trader seat, who also became strong recently. I'm not sure if it was this turn or the one before. It must have been this turn.
Must have been this time.
Yeah, maybe that was the perfume event.
Yeah. I do love barracks in this seat. Build a boat, build 2 boats perhaps.
Yeah. Good forward thinking.
Yeah.
He lost to legitimacy, breaking peace with the Vandals, and killed a Marauder. But there's 4 more units to try and kill, so that might take some time to clear out.
That's a nice axe there, though, so give it 2 turns and he should have the sight.
Yeah, he could focus the sight down and just get it settled. That would help his hunter slingers.
Exactly.
We also see some mines being built, trying to get out from that negative iron income.
Good. And as you can see in Nippo, he's focusing, he's building up a garrison and he's building a camp on those camels. So he's still prioritizing the orders.
Yeah. Instead of barracks, for example.
Exactly.
In Persia, you can get some nice events, some happiness, so if you want. And there's some calamity coming, Feeling on the Wind, and it pays 100 food and 75 wood to prepare for it.
Yeah, you always take the cost, right? Unless you can't afford it.
It feels like it's usually a good idea. Sometimes you can get legitimacy from it. Haven't really analyzed it in depth.
Nor have I, and nor do I remember how bad the side effects are if you don't.
Still a lot of idle workers. He's not building anything in all of Persia. But
I mean, he can really boost the cities here with happiness and get some nice civics here.
Yeah.
This time.
But we see those monasteries being finished. So now he is up to almost 60 signs per turn, which helps a lot.
It does. Percentage-wise, that's nice compared to Babylon. He's also started working on this road system towards the Alboran Sea, using the engineer talent on his war.
Right. And I think Max, he will see soon that that Numidian site is cleared, and maybe he can see it already. I think he has a little bit of better border vision than Persia has.
And should have rather, with those improved pearls.
Yeah. What do you think is the fourth law for Persia?
That's a great question. So monasticism, even though that's not something he would really like, but he skipped administration this turn, so
Yeah, he
maybe
hasn't.
rhetoric. Sorry, rhetoric it is.
He hasn't marked anything in Tech 3 either. He had land consolidation, I think, marked something else.
Yeah, and I do want him to go for that still. I want both players to go for that.
We also see Babylonia has finished hydraulics and now marked land consolidation and labor force.
Good. Has a very quick labor force here. And he can't actually see the Numidian site, but he will see the settle once it's.
Oh wow!
Once it's built.
I didn't notice this, but the Babylonian leader is already up to 9 wisdom.
That's nice. I mean, he was at 7 when we started the cast. It's an insane judge.
Yeah, that's brutal. Yeah, as I said, he can't really see the Numidians. He also has reports of tribal raid right as he started clearing that camp. So he will be able to finish that site next turn.
Hopefully he moves his settling position.
You see a festival being built in Shurupak, the Stages city. I wonder why.
Maybe it's a shortage of resources.
Could have been. He spent it all for the museum.
Exactly. I mean, he could build a slinger, right? But he needs a stone for the buildings.
I wonder about this watermill placement. He starts the shrine next to it and then a watermill. I hope he knows that it only boosts mines, quarries and lumber mills.
Are you talking about that one? Yeah. I thought you meant the one in Eshnuna.
Yeah. But this can be some nice science boost as well. And then when he gets forestry, there are some nice lumber mills. And ebony as well.
Exactly. So Uruk should be handled when it comes to happiness, at least. It's going to be such a happy city.
Another calamity event, the next storm, he could pay even more wood, which is getting more and more expensive, to add a harbor in Ophthacia and some of his precious orders while all his workers stand around. He started 2 pastures now, and that will help a bit with his orders.
Good. I mean, that harbor would be nice. Spread the borders. Somewhat at least.
And another hunter city placed in the water now, so the jig is up.
I mean, that was a nice hunter spot, so that was almost a given.
And he starts the Byrim immediately.
Cool.
And he has placed his leader in that new city to take the timing of the Byrim down from 8 turns to 6. So that was probably what he was waiting for.
Okay, I wonder if he's feeling a need for a rush.
Yeah, I think he's feeling a bit stressed. He's taking training boost now as well.
Yes, and he's building warriors and archers in most of his cities. Okay, so he is about to attack.
Yeah, he sees that Max is building the museum. He has that 9 wisdom leader.
And it's also much weaker.
Much weaker, yeah. He feels it's time to go.
I mean, that's a tell. Much weaker is certainly a tell. I wonder if Max has realized that just yet.
Yeah, we see Babylonia, they have 600 civics, gaining 78 per turn, and is building onagers in both the trader and sage's seat. So if we can get those in place before that barium is done, it's going to be quite difficult to ferry troops over the sea.
Yeah, they are very nice defensive tools, but they are slow. They're really slow, 10 and 11 turns.
Yeah, but he could rush them out.
Oh yeah, certainly. And it's going to take more than 6 turns for Akuukis to get ready here.
Yeah, so 6 for the barium, then 1 to move an anchor, and then in 7 turns, on turn 60, we could see.
He's rushing Raga. Okay, so he's really feeling he's on a time limit here.
We see monkey philosophy. Either the princess or the king could become a pet monkey owner.
What do you do with the monkey?
The princess became educated, for the king became the monkey owner.
Ah, nice. That's a nice role.
And he's tutoring that now up to 3 wisdom heir.
Do you know how to get to the monkey assassin? Because it's only happened to me once. I managed to kill someone with it. Or maybe I was murdered, I don't remember.
I think that's a single player event, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe you're playing too much competitive mode.
Probably.
So Babylon also starts a 4-turn onager. He has an apprentice officer and a warlike governor in that strong city. So he's pumping out almost 30 training with 2 barracks and tyranny enacted as well now.
Ah, great. That's nice. So he should have Cimmerian archers then? I mean, no, Acadians. No, still just the 3.
Yeah, he doesn't have the 4th law yet, but he's taking labor force, so he will have that next turn.
Exactly, and he's a judge, so hopefully he remembers he can just upgrade those, which I'm sure he will, because, well, upgrade him, he's a decent player.
I feel like it's looking better and better for Max. Yes, identified the threat and is taking steps now to build a defensive position. We'll have to see if it's enough. But Persia is now back to only being stronger now, not much stronger.
Yeah. He doesn't know how much of a foot on the gas the Persia currently has. So I would like Max to move his scout a bit further in.
Yeah. Babylon is the best training city with 28. After that we have Uruk, but of course that is still autonomous. The rest of the cities are 13 at best, around 10 the rest. And that one that has 13 is Nippur, which is far away up in the northwest.
I wonder if Uruk's gonna come and bite him.
Persia, however, doesn't have that much more. Raga is his best training site, the hunter's seat with 16. But he, of course, has 2 more cities settled, so that's about 20 extra training from having more cities.
All cities are building military at the moment.
Yes.
And I think he accepted the civic boost he got last turn. He's probably going to use most of it to rush.
Did he take civics boost? I think.
No, he got it from an event, the Hypatia event.
Oh, right, that one. We also see a nice cognomen now coming out. The first one, the plus 30 for gatherer, I think.
Ah, nice. So his opinion has somewhat improved with the statesmen. They are not angry anymore, just upset.
I would like to see this hunter's worker start on the camels and like get some more orders in play.
Yeah.
I think otherwise he has improved most of the resources, but of course it's expensive building all of these archers. That's pretty strong economy.
Yeah, he must have done a lot of shopping because there's been so many archers at the moment.
Yeah, that was the worker in the middle shopping all the forests.
Yeah.
He has quite decent iron income, so axemen are nice for him to build. I don't think, he hasn't taken phalanx. So his 5 strength units right now are the axemen and archers.
Okay, so he's building a massive road across his empire now to Nishapur.
So the question will be, how many onagers can Babylon get in place before the troops are getting over the Alboran Sea? And will Persia have enough troops to fight through those onagers?
Babylon is much weaker. Okay, so Akuukis has noticed that. There is a note saying just that.
Yeah, and I think that was the sign for him to invade. But Babylon is back up to just being weaker now. So
Yeah.
it's taking a look at that military score. It's 430 against 210. I think that's enough to show us. No, it's not enough to show us much weaker or stronger. Do you think this is greedy? Not taking the Acadian archers, going for forestry instead?
That is greedy.
Not even taking the portcullis for the ambition.
I mean, you must have seen that he was much weaker there for a moment. So going for the 2 Acadians is a given, I think.
I guess if he can get his wood production up, he has the 4 lost now, so he could get started on some strongholds. Would need to buy some stone for it.
Exactly, he has the money for it, right? And then he should immediately start on some Acadians, I think.
It's also nice for Babylonia that they have quite a lot more food income than Persia, and that's the most expensive resource right now.
Yeah, but I wonder if Persia is perceptive enough. He can see the watermill in Ishnuna, so he should be able to draw a conclusion from there, from where in the tech tree Babylon currently is.
Yeah. So there are some tricks here for Babylon. I haven't seen him doing any cold court, but with the ballista and that law he's holding now, he could enact slavery of freedom. He could surprise Persia with some quite strong troops. Of course, another surprise would have been to go for those 3 Acadian archers, but I guess it's not going for that. Those
ballista can be very useful against the armor composition of Persia at the moment.
Yeah, and with Hunters being the capital, all of those 3 units would come out with Sentinel as well if he goes for any of those cards.
Yeah. I mean, I consider the Acadians and the Cimmerians to be very strong units. They don't really have any strong counters like the Poltons do.
No, and usually you can defend them, so they can keep on firing those splash arrows while your opponent cries.
Exactly. Christ is the word. Okay, I wonder if he's going for forestry here. Or, yeah, probably forestry, right.
This helps a lot as well. He became resourceful now, so plus 50 legitimacy.
Ah, nice.
So 34 orders against Persia's 23 or 30. 23, I think. No, it must be 30. It's the -7 for improvement construction.
Yeah, so they're currently working with 33 versus 30 orders.
Yeah, quite even.
Very even. I mean, it's insanely impressive for Babylon. And if you take a look at the science, it's still growing for Babylon. This is 90 now versus 64 for Persia.
Yeah.
And that won't matter if the Persian plan goes into fruition.
Yeah, Babylon is much weaker now again.
Yeah.
So he needs to be able to move all of his troops. It doesn't matter if they're on the other side of the map. You need to get them to the right spot as well.
Yeah, so he's gonna invade across the Alboran Sea, and he's building a lot of archers, and it's decent combat area for archers there. Actually, it's not that much scrub or forests.
No. And depending on what way he takes, he could come from the south of the volcano or from the north. And if it comes from the south, has a little bit of easier movement, I think, and some hills he can stand on. And that trader city is flat terrain, so we'll have extra range also from his archers if he wants to go down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a one-tile choke. Otherwise, if it goes north of the volcano, so it's tempting to go there, but that can be a mess, I think.
Yeah.
He puts his scout there.
Still no hold court from Babylon. And Max has some distracting monkey as business as well.
He needs the military training for the ambition. So I think that's the only reason as to why he's not doing it.
That's true. Well spotted. Let me see. I wanted to find the soundboard. I think I have the perfect sound for this monkey business.
I would love to hear it.
Maybe that was a bit loud.
Ah, well, I can't tell.
So what's happening, Babylon? He has cleared that Vandal site, but now he needs to prepare for the coming invasion. Not rushing in onagers yet.
I don't think he doesn't know what's happening. I mean, he has a very nice position on his scouts. I would most likely have one there as well, but I will probably build a second one too.
He's building 2 barracks, a pasture and a garrison. And forestry next turn. I don't know. I think I would have liked to see these Akkadian archers. He must see that Persia is much stronger, and you have that tech advantage. So
yeah,
use some of that strength to balance it out, because that's the way you're gonna lose right now. You don't want to lose.
Yeah, I mean, he has a nice science advantage, and I wonder if he's actually. I wonder if he knows that Kisura is the field of battle. So the Ology in Babylon will be finished in 2 turns. I wonder where it will go.
Yeah, that will probably tell us a lot.
Exactly.
You can also be happy that he used his Judge ability and upgraded the garrison to a stronghold in Babylon.
Yeah, Scientific would be happy at least.
Yeah. And we have slavery now for Babylon.
Smart. I would also think that Persia perhaps should skip centralization now and go for vassalage. I mean, he seems to be an all-in strategy anyway, so.
I think I would rather just rush troops with that civics.
True.
He's rushing another archer now in Raga. So let's take a look here. Right now he has 5 archers and 2 slingers. And there's another archer coming out next turn, 2 more in 3 turns. And then some axemen and archers in 5 turns. Could also upgrade some of the warriors, I think. He has 6 warriors, but he needs a lot more iron to upgrade them.
He does. He's hardly making any training though, so he might be saving the training for the combat.
Yeah, but I think... I don't know, he might run out of resources, that's a problem. He needs to move his troops to Nishapur.
Inside the borders.
Yeah, that also helps with maintenance.
Yeah.
Trying to keep units inside borders if you can.
But I think that it's gonna be the wood, right? It's gonna drain his economy. So he's making 277, which is a lot, but he's gonna be losing a lot of gold to the wood every single turn.
Or orders if he moves around shopping.
That too.
But he's prioritizing this road network, and that is a good idea, I think. It's gonna save you a lot of orders in the long run.
Yeah. So he really came into this session with a plan and is well fulfilling it.
Yeah, gonna have a battle soon, and for that we need some drums.
Yes, drums of war.
Get the hype up. But yeah, it feels... I'm not sure. I think... right now, Babylon hasn't reacted at all, so this will be devastating. But getting some of those ballista and onagers out can do so much damage back to Persia.
Yeah, but it can't really work with onagers alone. But they are useless when it gets right. Well, when it's standing right next to them. So he needs more. Okay, I wonder what it goes for here.
Up to 1,000 gold per turn now. Yeah, forestry.
I don't know. What would you go for here?
Tech-wise?
Yeah, serfdom or perhaps a battle tech. Portcullis.
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult to say because we have perfect information.
Yes.
Portcullis is decent to try and finish that ambition. It always helps having a bit of extra opinion on orders.
Agreed.
Good thing is he is already friendly with both the hunters and traders, so those onagers will have even extra strength.
Nice.
While Persia has 2 upset families, both the clerics and statesmen. So that's minus 5% on all his units. So that's a 15% difference when they're gonna fight a friendly unit, and that's the power of family opinion.
I think that Max will be sending that onager to Uruk because he has built a long road network to that city from Babylon.
Yeah, I mean, he should know that Persia has serfdom. Oh, yeah, so he knows that they can build biremes, but maybe thinks he's gonna be safe with the onagers and trying to cover both bases. Doesn't really know from what direction that Persia will attack. He only sees the damaged builder that has been chopping wood. So maybe that is giving him an idea that, oh, maybe they will come from the north.
True. I would really like him to move that scout.
Yeah. There's not really that many good spots for it. There is a bit of wood south, so maybe he will see a little bit more there, but the thick hills are blocking a lot of that vision.
True. We could move it around somewhat.
We see some lumber mill started, so getting a move on that wood. Seems like Persia noticed that Babylonia is weaker for a turn, so he knows that it's not that big of a difference. Like it's on the edge between weaker and much weaker.
Well, it's a massive difference still, right? Regardless.
Taking a look at the military score, it's right now 570 for Persia versus 21 for Babylonia.
221 surely.
210, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Babylon's really having a paper army right now. With only the 3 slingers, axemen, and a warrior. But that can change fast with some civics. And that Babylonia has a lot of production right now.
Yeah, I mean, Max he's lucky that the infrastructure of Persia is non-existent at the moment, so the production of the units is quite slow.
Yeah. Still only up to 16 training at most in Raga. Building the fire shrine, so if you can get some lumber mills next to it, that will help could gain 4 more training in that city.
Yeah. But I do love the civics rushing. I mean, it's now or never, so it's an all-in strategy, but you might have found a window here that might work.
Yeah, might be enough. He has the roads up. If he had time and the resources for that Ishtar gate, it would have helped a lot. It would have been really cool if he timed it so he founded this Nishapur city, finished the Ishtar gate, and rushed the Byrim out.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, it would have been a really cool play.
I would like him to continue working on those camps, though, for more orders. It's so order intensive to go on the offensive.
Yeah, we see some mines being built, focusing on that iron. He has the 1 worker on the camels, but not started yet. He has built that road and assigned generals on a lot of troops. So using that training for generals.
Which is nice. We should probably look for Highlander promotion as much as possible too.
This is nice. 120 science from the monkey.
See, the monkey's awesome.
But this is rough. He either gives up the throne to his diplomat queen or becomes miserable, losing 3 orders per turn.
That sucks.
Also buys silk.
Well, you need to be miserable, I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's see where that onager is going.
Taking a look again at the legitimacy, they're a bit more even now. 136 for Babylonia versus 110 in Persia. And the orders as well. Persia is back ahead, 35 against 32.
Yeah, look at that. He's planning to build a fort north of Kisura. It's a nice spot.
Maximin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice plan. You see the roads and the fort. Very defensive behind the city. You have to go around the zone of control a bit. And he could have a unit on that urban tile that would block it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be annoying to fire, arrows at that defensive position.
Let's see if he starts that fort. 2 more turns until that Byrim gets here. So that would finish the same turn. The Byrim comes out.
Cool. I mean, trader workers are so awesome.
He has moved a warrior down there.
Okay, so I think he's realizing where the action will be.
Yeah, maybe. I guess he built the road also to help his troops from the north to get to the south. Hasn't moved that onager yet, though.
No. Okay, so Akuukis is watching the power difference every single turn, taking notes.
Yeah, so the onager came out last turn, so now Babylon is actually much weaker again, and up to erudite.
Yeah. So it hasn't updated yet the military score for us, but Persia is just going towards the sky on this one.
Yeah, I think it updates on Max's turn, but I'm not sure. It's up to 620 military score against 210, so that's almost triple right now. We see some officers, an officer being built, and a miner.
2 more archers coming out next turn.
So the miner is actually also giving a bit of training, so he's still trying to balance the output of producing units with a bit of resources and increasing that training. Even more monasteries being built as well.
Okay.
I wonder how many monasteries he has in total now. Taking a look at the improvements. Where do we have it? So 3 monasteries in Persia finished, so, and 2 more on the way, so soon 5. And up to 7 archers, 1 slinger, 1 axeman, and 6 warriors. No warriors upgraded yet. Now some upgrades. Yeah, he's moving most of his troops now. Just building a little bit of lumber mills as well, and mines. And now
Max can see the army.
yes, he can see some of the troops there, so he knows where they're coming from. And I think Akku should have known that he can see that, like he should have been able to see with the vision.
Yeah, he should have.
So he moves a warrior to defend the fort being built, and limbers an onager on that garrison. That's a really nice spot for the onager.
Yeah, it's gonna be very hard to get.
Well, I think this is also a bit good for Akku, because that also means that Max feels he's in a rush, so he can't move his onagers further up and prevent that Byron from anchoring.
True.
And we don't have any walls in Kisura, but this would be a good time to rush some walls out.
I will be rushing those onagers.
And next turn, he also finished Port Cullis, so we could also get a moat there if he wants to.
True, that would be very useful. And it's also probably going to get a free maceman real fast too, with the current science rate he has.
Yeah, or another onager. Building an Akkadian archer in Babylon now.
Yeah, like that.
But still mostly defensive, like economic things in the cities in the north. An apprentice officer, worker, a settler, only a slinger up in Nippur. So yeah, this I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. It's going to be so much troops. He might just get flooded.
Sure, but it's a cramped area, right? I mean, 2-3 onagers there, and just a few melee units. That could be enough, actually.
Might be. It's going to be a slaughter, but with enough troops, he might be able to take the city.
Yeah.
Let's see how he executes now. Has the Byrim.
Really hard to, yeah, it's gonna be really hard to get troops into the fighting area with that city. Now that Max knows.
He also has a big problem with the clerics. They're very angry at him because they are Christian, and he has -71 opinion with that with the Christians.
Yeah, geez, they're gonna be producing rebels.
That's rough. Does he have any diplomats he could assign? No. There's a warlike judge, and ambassador is a diplomat, but other than that, he needs to change the religion or something.
Yeah, so the leader of Judaism is +80, so he could just influence him, and then start working on those.
Yeah.
Clerics.
Could also marry the clerics. That would help a little bit, but not that much. Looking at the clerics military, I guess it's only 3 axemen. So it's not that
Soon.
Yeah, but it's not that bad. The problem will be the rebels.
Yeah.
Don't want to be dealing with that while you need to use all your orders in the front. And I hope he doesn't forget to anchor his Byrim now. That's like the most important move he has to do right now. Get that anchor.
Yeah, I don't think he's going in right now. Do you think? Do you think so?
He has no time to waste. He sees that Onager unlimbered and that fort being built. Every turn he waits, I think he gets in a worse position because, yeah, nice. He's
right.
Going.
It's going north
through the front door.
So next turn it's showtime.
And I think this is better in a way because that saves him orders to just get in range of the city and start attacking it.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Can't wait for Mac's reaction here.
I like the rancher in Parsa trying to get a bit of extra orders out.
Yeah,
getting a free ballista.
So far away.
Maybe the horse archer would have been nicer. Could move faster. But ballista is of course nice to breach the cities. The chat is excited as well. It's showtime. Alright, so Portcullis finishes. Does he have
free archer? He needs to go for a free archer here.
I'm just wondering, does he have Zoroastrian council members to assign? Does it have any idle? Okay, so it has one, at least one spy master. That's Zoroastrian. But otherwise, I think he would have to, yeah. Also has chancellor. But yeah, he doesn't have any ambassador actually. That is Zoroastrian. No, yeah, here's one actually. Yeah, so he could do that ambition now.
His sages are really furious at him.
Did they just change religion? Something happened.
How did he get that instant archer?
Yeah, so the matriarch for Sora died. And it got a lot of extra discontent in all of his cities and lost legitimacy for cruel gods in order to make the 62-year-old pagan patriarch conspire with him. But he had a free archer bonus card, and then he got 120 science, so he could finish it immediately.
Okay, so you don't want to rush a 2-turn onager. I get that, but he needs to rush these units.
Yeah, rushing that Acadian archer is a good idea.
I think he needs to rush the onagers too.
This is also really annoying. He's 5 turns away from finishing his training ambition, and he really wants to use that training right now.
Yep, he must.
And the sandstorm making the movement more difficult and damaging his troops.
Okay, I mean, okay, he's rushing the ballista. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. The ballista is really nice. He sees there's Axemen coming, so...
It's a good fort on that archer, but I think it's too late.
Yeah, let's see how much damage Aku can do right now. It's time to get hyped. And for the love of God, please buy some orders with your schemer now.
Yeah, now is the time to do it.
I don't think he has bought... Alright, so he has bought some orders now. He's up to minus 20 in order buys now, so he has already done some. Let's take on Archer here. He can do 2 damage to the onager for 4. He can kill the warrior in the fort, but that is not what he wants to do right now.
I think both the onager and the archer is safe.
Maybe. He can get like 5 archers in range of the onager. Does he have 5 archers? And can they all do 4 damage? I am not sure. No. I don't think he can. Oh, he can actually get 6. Then he only needs some of them to do 4 damage.
A few can do 4. I can find 2 at least. I mean, if he managed to kill the onager, that's huge.
Yeah. He will line up a really nice shot for the ballista though, but yeah, I think that's what he should try to go for if he can.
Yeah.
Moving in with an Axeman for 3 damage and then a bunch of archers, but it seems like he's going for that warrior instead in the fort. And he's not damaging the city as well. If he doesn't damage the city, that could continue rushing.
Yeah, although he does not know that Boblin doesn't really have the civics for it.
I think you should assume that they have it. Like, you should try to keep that city damaged.
Oh yeah, I agree. But I think killing the warrior is not bad, because if he can take hold of that fort, then he can move north and stop the reinforcements from there.
Yeah.
So put a unit on that fort now. Cool.
Nice.
There we go.
And it's only 20 damage in that city, so no walls now. It's too late. It's damage, cannot rush anymore. So I think looking better for Aku already.
Yeah, that was a nice landing.
He's gonna lose probably 1 unit, but there's like 6, 7 more on the way there that can come in. I think
2 units gonna drop.
I think Max runs risk of getting overrun.
Yeah. He needed that onager.
He can get that fort back pretty easily. I think that should be a priority.
Fort and a axeman there, maybe?
And you should also try to get something in the city, because if that city falls, that's his sentinel bonus gone.
True. So I think he should not really leave the city with the ballista. He should just stay there and work. So it won't be a good shot this turn, but the next turn after that.
I mean, it's going to be a decent shot. He could shoot the 2 axemen and then continue with Onger, get some splash there. So maybe actually like 3 units will die this turn.
True. Yeah, I did not notice that. What it's called? Angle.
And a Kid and Archer is getting there as well.
I mean, that ballista is gonna murder that axe. Jeez, look at that. 12 damage.
Some stress and descent now in Nippur, the northwestern hunter city. And the rebel in the sages, Shurupak.
Alright. We need to get them sorted. Okay, they're close to being upset only.
Ah, that was a nice shot from the ballista. I like that.
Yeah, but it's dead next turn.
You think so? I don't think so. He can put something in the fort.
Okay, but then he needs to go up there with his Acadian and get some kills.
Yeah, the Acadian in the city, I like that as well. Man, I think both of them wish they had some shards. So what do we have coming in? We see Onager.
Nice splash damage there, and the archer can kill off that axeman. Oof. This is painful for Aku.
Yeah, so 2 axemen and archer dead now. There was all those 3 in the line from the ballista.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. So you were right. It's probably safe next turn.
But he's out of orders now.
He can spend some military training.
He could. So he has 6 very strong units in the area. Another one nearby, another one coming out there with Onager. We could probably not rush something out from Babylon. Then the other Onager coming out from Kisura soon. So that's already real nice. Oh, so he spent the training now and killed that axeman.
I think that was worth it. Just say goodbye to that ambition.
Yeah, good priority. So 4 units dead. That's half the landing force. Killed 1 warrior, lost 3 axemen and archer. Yeah. And he could move in now with maybe 4 archers and 2 axemen. So that's 6 more units. There'll be 9 against 7, 8 kind of. But those Babylon troops are so much stronger.
Yeah, he has so many high priority targets, so he needs to get that axe in order to get that ballista, but he also needs to kill that onager.
He needs to kill everything.
Well, yeah, you're right, but he needs to start from there.
Yeah. I think... I mean, just getting some of these slingers down could help a lot as well, but he doesn't really have any good targets.
You could use a chariot.
Chariot would be so good. But there's a really strong axe now on the way. It's with the commander.
It is hard to argue with sentinels.
Yeah. You really want to have a plan to like capture the city very fast if you can. Like with siege or the treachery mission or just having a ton of troops to move in with. Now it's getting really expensive to buy orders.
His queen is dead.
Oh, can't buy orders.
She was fairly young.
Yeah, she got out that Byrim. Became ill and died at the young age of 48.
I hate dying because of ill.
And we see a retreat.
I think that's... I don't think he could have managed at this point.
No, I mean, it's the right call. But now you're looking at having to come up with a plan against this erudite Babylonia that is churning out 100 signs per turn on turn 60.
Yes.
And
so he's still on a timer, but he could work with full loss instead, I think.
And that is before the museum comes into play.
Yeah, but I don't think Babylon is the key here, is it?
I mean, it's still...
12, so it's decent.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, it would have been more if it was in the 23 signs per turn Sage's seat.
Yeah.
Now, this is looking a bit rough.
Yeah, and this sort of engagement can really damage your morale. So I wonder how Akuukis is feeling about this currently.
Probably disheartened, but this is kind of the punches you need to be able to roll with in old world. But yeah, you need to come up with another plan. You have 4 hunter cities, 3 sages, and 2 statesmen.
The good thing of being up against all those siege weapons is that they are slow, so you could find another route to attack and be faster, so get some horse units, I think.
Yeah, but it's difficult to be that much faster for Babylon. He has the road network up and then the river within his borders. So even if Akko would move all of his troops through his roads and get something going in the Red Sea, take that Vandal site, and then start pressuring those cities in north, that's still like by the river.
Yeah, but if we could get a Byrim there between Homesund and Prophatia, I mean, that could really speed things up to get to the northern cities.
Yeah, but it's still, I don't think you're covering more distance and you're not really being that much faster. And right now you're using more, like, you have more troops to move, so it's going to take a lot of orders.
Oh and yeah, I'm not saying that these troops are the ones that's supposed to go up there.
No.
Probably cavalry.
Yeah. It's like a more long-term plan if he gets that 4th law. He is taking Spoke Wheel right now, so that would have been helpful earlier. And he's still putting up some pressure against Babylon now, keeping the anchor up.
Yeah, Babylon can just put a launcher there at the front.
Would have to be like on the barracks, and then he could put 2 units to block the landing site. So
yeah, but the good thing is that he rolled a judge now as new queen in Persia, so he can instant upgrade the garrisons should he want to.
Yeah, that's can get those unique units out quite fast.
And the opinion with the sages in Babylon has gone away completely. They are just merely upset at the moment. So nice job there.
Yeah.
He has not even given them an assignment. He can just give them an assignment too. The spy master.
I think the legitimacy helped a bit.
Yeah.
And yeah, that ambassador is really strong. He also got the achievement for building the museum. That's funny.
The achievement? Ah, the achievement. Really?
Yeah, achievement unlocked museum.
That is so weird. He's been playing this game for so long.
Oh, that is a dead scout.
Sorry, where are we?
The Alberon Sea. Babylon moved in a scout to check out what's happening on the other side.
Right. Can he force march? He can. And he also has exploration, so... Ooh, yeah, I like that. So go back into the water and then you're safe.
Alright.
No. Okay, so he went with the agent.
So now the sages are actually only cautious.
So good work there. I mean, that was quick. From minus 200 to plus 3. 2 turns.
And another judge is on the line as the heir. Very strong stats.
Insanely strong stats. Man, magic practitioner, educated and compassionate. Nice stats.
Yeah.
Level 1, I suppose. Can we see the XP from
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
characters?
No XP.
Wow.
Yeah, looking really good for Babylon.
Yeah, I mean, he probably going to fortify his position from here, so that was a close call. So he's probably not going to do that mistake again.
No, exactly. And he's taking stirrups now, so that will shore up his mounted problem.
Yeah, and it's a good, what's called, addition to the ballista, right? So the ballista do the damage, and then you come in sweeping to the cleanup.
Perfect. This is kind of where it's hurting for Persia now with all those idle workers, because another path that Persia could take is trying to turn the pressure a bit, going for some wonders, getting those points up. But
Persia, yeah.
yeah, but it's gonna be difficult with the culture. He doesn't have any strong cities yet, and a lot of wonders are at the legendary level. So it's like science that's gonna be needed.
He's ill and his queen too. I mean, if he loses another ruler, I mean, his legitimacy will be down the drain.
Looking really rough for Persia.
The clerics are furious.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's rough. Really rough.
It is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how can? Okay, there's a new head of the religion too. I think. No, it's the same one. But I don't know how you get that guy to plus 100. You can give him a mission, maybe.
The Christian leader.
Yeah. No, the Judaism. I mean, you need to.
Yeah.
So you could give. No, he's already a general, so that wouldn't matter.
No, we need some more tools for that. Could do some family gifts or something just to get it down from Furious. Try to assign some diplomats, or if there are only one.
Yeah, it does not. It's about to get spoke wheels, so that's good.
Yeah, so that's another council spot that could go to the clerics.
Exactly, and do an influence, and then do two for influence. He needs to influence the Christianity too. Wow, yeah, he needs to spend a lot of orders on family opinion cleanup here. That's not exactly helpful in his position.
No, You don't want to be wasting orders, killing up the rebels that might spawn, and you're losing out on the production also in all your cleric cities. Like this Axeman is taking forever to build in Prophasia now, only doing 6.4 training.
Yeah. And I think he's gonna fail his quarry's ambition here.
That was the first leader. He has only built 4 quarries the whole game.
Yeah.
He has 1 coming out in 3 turns, 2 coming out in 3 turns. I'm not sure
Okay, good.
if
No,
they
that will do
finish.
it.
It will? Alright. But yeah, it looks like this might be part 3 to this game.
Yeah.
Where we see probably in Babylonia showing their strength somehow.
I noticed that Egotheist is not wanting to watch this game anymore, so because it's too stressful.
Yeah, I can sympathize.
Oh yeah.
If you're cheering for Akuukis here, it's not looking too good.
I mean, like I think Max has forgotten that he has what's it called, the Oracle.
Maybe. I think it hasn't really had that much time to do other stuff.
Just the last turn.
He could also get that autonomous city back if he wants to. It will cost him 4 rebels.
It's so worth it, so he should instantly do it.
Yes, the ballista there, and I guess the chariots could spawn. He doesn't have anything to kill chariots, but he has an archer and a slinger. Two slingers. Could probably take care of the rebels without too much trouble. Still has the one in Shurupak.
Yeah, it shows not to. I mean, that is, currently it's a really poor autonomous city, has only built 1 officer.
Yeah, but they elected to let it continue. Took some XP instead. Getting some nice wood income now with some lumber mills coming up with water mills.
Yeah. I mean, the Acadians, the Cimmerians, they are so expensive, so you need so much wood as Babylon.
There are some quite nice watermill spots left. You could get a lot of lumber mills. So stirrups, do you think he will continue just taking until like barding or something?
I don't think he'll need that. I don't think this game will go that long.
Yeah, maybe not. 115 science on turn 63. That's quite respectable.
Yeah, I mean, it's doing great on science. It will just be increasing with portcullis and all those watermills. And I think he will go back to land consolidation too, because it's both a military tech and the science tech, right?
Think he will switch from stirrups?
No. He will finish stirrups and then he will go back to. I mean, he's making so much science, right?
Yeah. So we see some officers, some woodcutter being produced, some slingers, and that settler now. I think he's feeling a bit more confident, thinking he can probably take that last vandal site.
Yeah, like it. I would like him to build some more strong military. Do not get too comfortable.
The German aqueduct is still up for grabs.
Yeah, do you think is it worth it still? I mean, this late?
I think for the food, more than the science maybe now.
True.
Could build it in Shurupak. Put a farm next to those horses, maybe even over the elephants if you want. If you don't want to buy them to the hunters.
I mean, I would like him to just plant some mines next to those watermills.
Yeah, that would also be nice. Alright, so the 27-year-old new judge for Aku is doomed.
Oh man, I'm feeling for Aku now. Now it's just this is your bad luck.
And he gets a Christian descent in Artaquana. Clerics have minus 263 opinion right now. I think that's the roughest part now with these leader changes. Like you lose so much legitimacy. He has bought so much orders, minus 27. I guess
Yeah, and then the death on top of that, and then another death on top of that.
Yeah, it's very difficult to deal with, but we need to also keep in mind that he's only finished one ambition, and I think he let that one become. No, it was in time, but he has
Was it? Maybe.
legacies. I'm not sure. I think you should say if you hover over it, like the finished ambitions, if it was a legacy or not.
Right, because it was an ambition. You're right, because it's only finished one, and it's
plus 10. Yeah.
But if he dies, and he will die, then he will have a regent, and that regent will most likely be the father, right? And that's a superstitious commander.
Yeah, it won't help his science much, but all of his infantry will be a little stronger, and he will get a lot of experience.
Yeah, that's the plus side, I suppose.
But yeah, it's
What's good
rough.
though? The good thing is that the head of Judaism is a commander too.
Ah, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, like this infantry is quickly becoming obsolete. Like even if he upgrade it to X-Men and archers, they're not that strong against onagers and Acadian archers and these horsemen that will be coming out from stirrups. He's fighting one tier behind.
He is, and his science is half of what Babylon's currently producing. So I don't know. What will be your route from here, knowing what Aku knows?
I think you just try to get your clerics online. Focus on those monasteries, getting land consolidation, try to get doctrine, and then wait for Babylon to come to you, which he probably will have to do sooner or later. Or if you have to go back, you might be in a better position, because right now you can't. I can't see a way to get in.
No, camels would be nice.
Yeah.
So they do punch above their weight, because especially in this map, right?
Yeah, almost everything is arid.
Yeah. But I think Max can. I mean, he will most likely go on the offensive eventually, but he could most likely just turtle.
He could, yeah. Especially with this science advantage. You could, if you wanted to, probably take the Cataracts and attack them.
Yeah, or just go for points victory.
Points victory could be possible. He has a lot better, not a lot better, but he has better stone income, but especially the gold is a big difference.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of wonders still up for grabs. Only 2 have been built so far, so yeah, you could get that 0-1 and all the other ones.
Exactly. And one more city, and then so many cities are weak.
If he wants to be greedy, he could even, after land consolidation, go for drama than architecture.
I mean, I think he can afford it. I mean, as long as he builds a few onagers and Acadians here and there, he can be that greedy.
Yeah. Then start grabbing at least the weak wonders.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder if Aku is keeping an eye on his scouts that will be visible within 3 turns.
Yeah, there's not that much wood nearby.
Now they are. One of them is deep into the territory of Babylon anyway.
You would have to find the woods near Lake Tana in the back line.
Yeah, that would be a nice place to park it and wait for what to call this.
A lot of rural specialists for Babylonia. I was looking at the Constitution. It's only 7 science.
Well, he chose Tyranny anyway, right?
Yeah. I'm just looking at the switch, what it would give him.
Right. Still not rocking serfdom.
Serfdom?
I mean, he's still not gone for navigation. Babylon, that is.
No. I mean, he didn't get labor force until quite recently, so he hasn't really prioritized that path.
Yeah, I get that. But he's ahead of Babylon, Persia rather, in orders, with 7, which is quite impressive.
He has like triple the legitimacy.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
But yeah, with his spoked wheel finished now, he could go for land consolidation. And I mean, this is not super bad science rate. It's still almost 60 at turn 64. It's a bit low, but yeah, against this monster Babylon with 9 wisdom, the museum, it's not difficult to see why they would be erudite.
No. And you're right. I mean, it's not horrible, and you can definitely win a game versus an erudite opponent as long as you have the key techs. I think Lancon is one of those key techs on this map.
I would say that at this point it helps a bit, not knowing like how big the difference is. Like it feels worse for us because we can see like exactly how much more science Babylon is producing and they have. But for Persia, they're only showing us erudite, and you can't really know how much more it is.
Exactly. He's going for land consolidation, which I'm happy that he does that.
Yeah, it will help with the monasteries he already has in play.
Okay, so he got a rebel event in Hormy, well, that city. And he's also building a barrier there, so he might be thinking of jumping the water on this sea instead.
So that will probably be the next point of action, since Babylon is building that settler.
But didn't you say that he had an extra settler, Persia?
Yeah, he still has it in Raga.
Yeah, so that would be a cool thing. He just snipe that site.
Then the question will be if he can hold it.
Yeah, exactly. But it will be a fairly easy time to support that city with the Byrie.
It's a difficult city to hold also because it's all on flat land and you have a lot of hills nearby. So if you would have like an archer in the city, it wouldn't be able to shoot out on an archer that's standing on one of the hills.
Yeah, you're right.
4 tiles away.
Yeah, so he needs to fortify it with force if he wants to keep it.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the workers. Not that many idle now. Building a lot of mines, nets, lumber mills, quarries.
Good, like that.
I think he's probably still ahead in the number of workers. 13 for Persia. And actually 13 for Babylon as well, so they're even now.
I think both of them could use some more workers, especially if they're going to a more lull here, which we don't know they are, but if they were, a few more workers will work wonders.
I like the use of hamlets that Max has done in Kisura. He has built 3 hamlets, and with all of the hamlets he has been doing nice border grabs.
We can find, yeah, that's the third one, right? And since they are on the coast, they get the extra benefit of doubling the gold.
Yeah. Nice detail. Something that is not so nice is that he built that Civics Wonder Shrine in Babylon, and then he built 2 wonders in Babylon, and none of them are adjacent to that.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about that last time. He should just, scrap that mine. I mean, that's not a very important mine, at least for the Oracle.
Yeah, but I don't know if he prioritized expanding the borders. I think that also grabbed a bit of extra tiles.
Right, that's a good point.
But yeah, it looks a bit silly. Making good use of those water mills, building another one next to that ebony, giving a lot of culture happiness as well as wood.
Yeah, so that city is going in the other direction now.
And soon it will go even faster. But he's already like double friendly with the hunters. Plus 400 opinion.
There is the Hagia Sophia also. I mean, I do like that wonder. It's an awesome wonder, I think.
2 happiness levels in all cities. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's also a science boost, right? It's a 10% science boost in those cities.
Something that's also interesting is that he is building an elder officer in Shuruppak.
That's a sage city. Cool.
Yeah. But he has like 1 free citizen, and the other barracks doesn't have an officer, so maybe he will go for another elder officer there, and he will have units coming out with plus 100 experience from the start.
What do they give? Do the elder officers give XP?
Yeah, 50 XP.
Huh, I was not aware of that.
Yeah, so if you have 2 elder officers in a city, that will give you 1 level on all the units.
Cool. Never knew. I so rarely build them. He is, as you can see, he's working. He's settled down to Hormisad, so he's gonna do the water jump, or at least he's planning for it.
Yeah, it looks like the plan. Working with 29 or 28 orders per turn.
Yeah, but right now he's actually putting his workers to good use.
Spread Christianity to another cleric city.
Good. Christianity is now happy with him.
Yeah, and it's in all of the cleric cities. And he has one more monastery he could build in that city. Just spread it to. Just needs another Christian disciple first.
I mean, that's an impressive turnaround. So his clerics are just upset at the moment. So that's a 200 swing.
Yeah,
Where we're.
I think the commander is helping a lot. The superstitious commander giving plus 100.
How is he giving 100?
Because the cleric oligarch
Right,
is
he's
also
not
a superstitious commander.
superstitious. Oh, right. Oh, two fools.
Yeah, two fools happy together.
Exactly.
Still seeing a lot of X-Men coming out. Guess making use of that iron he has. Doing some upgrades as well. Max didn't really seem to care about that Zoroastrian council ambition. He just assigned a bunch of pagan council members.
Yeah. What about the opinion? Can he convert?
He could actually, yeah.
He could.
So that could be a way for him to get there.
That's the three mission, isn't it? That's 9 turns at least.
Could
Was
also go
it two?
for metaphysics if you want, but yeah, that would give you manichaeism. I think I would like that, because then you can also, if it needed, get that extra points from the religious building. Goes for navigation. That's probably a good idea as well, to be able to build the biremes. You could still do that colonies play, grab that small island in the south.
Small what?
Like with colonies, like expanding along the edge of the map.
Ah, right, yeah. I would like that.
All the way to the other side.
I mean, he can afford it. He's so rich.
Yeah. He is moving that scout. Do you think it will survive? Guess Max will need to force march if he wants to kill it.
Ah, Persia is moving the scout.
Yeah.
That's a nice trick you can do. It's dead.
Alright, the ballista came, killed it. Taking him further away from that training goal.
Yeah, but he's making a ton of training now, actually, so he's probably going to succeed.
Yeah, he's not building that many military units anymore.
No.
Up to about 20 production in a couple of cities now.
Good. He could also do a, what's it called, rallying troops. And since he is a judge, he can just do the reverse afterwards. Once you have done the mission, you can just do the whole court.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, he has a bit more civics now. He could be doing that just to finish that ambition. And I think the heir is still a judge in Babylon as well.
Yeah, it is.
This is probably a decent ambition. 2 max level units, 1 melee and 1 ranged.
Is he close to any of them?
I guess he lost some highly promoted units. But he has some decent training. I don't know. With the commander,
You have a ranged one, which is very close to. He just needs one more promotion.
Yeah, and he has the melee one with at least 2 promotions. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so
that would be an easy one.
it would be nice. He needs a lot of legitimacy.
He went for volunteers instead, so he needs the manor.
Okay. That's further down the line.
He still hasn't connected that second statesman city with his capital. It's on different trade networks. It's another road near Prof Thacia.
Oh, wow, that's such an easy thing to miss, right?
Yeah.
One more road. But he has done an impressive work on his economy, so all green at the moment.
Yeah. Both are struggling a bit with food now, but he has surpassed Babylon in that department. And has a lot more iron per turn than Babylon. Almost the same stone.
Exactly.
But behind in gold and wood.
Yeah, I mean he's not gonna touch Babylon and gold unless he goes for Apadana, which is not in the game. Yeah, but I would like him to build some more barracks and get some officers in those barracks and aim for a later conflict.
Yeah. It's just the science that is like the big difference.
Yeah, 135 now for Babylon.
Oh, the monkey is giving 130 training.
I mean, my monkey is never that kind.
Let's take a look at the improvements. So Babylon has 15 barracks. Persia has 3. 7 garrisons and 2 strongholds versus 0. Total improvements, a difference of 30.
That's a lot. At least on those levels. And the specialists are 24 to 14, so Babylon is pulling ahead in quite a few areas.
Yeah, and those are some of elder specialists as well. You see, yes, some elder officers. So let's see, it's 1 elder officer in Shurupak and 1 in Eshnunna. So he seems to like those elder officers in the Sages cities.
I mean, they have more civics, right? So they are faster in that way. So maybe that's how he's thinking.
Yeah, I mean the training helps and the experience helps, so.
Yeah. Right, and it's also because the museum, right? So you not to consider that.
True.
Although that is far-fetched to be a reason, but it's a plus.
I mean, it's not unreasonable. That's up every bit of civics.
Okay, so he's building a road to the last Vandal site with this awesome trader worker.
That's also missing the trade network. He hasn't connected the Akkad to the trade network.
If that's the only city, that's not no, but he has at least marked the 2 lost areas, so he will eventually find them.
I will take a short break. Be right back.
Cool. Okay, and Russia still trying to get back from this large hole that I managed to not dig for himself, but someone dig for him at least with all those rude deaths. And he's not doing too hot, so 2 families are back to angry with him. And 1 is just friendly. Or just pleased, rather, sorry. He's being diligent on those improvements. So his economy is going in the right direction, which is important, I think. Now let's see what kind of plan he cooks up right now. So he got rid of the rebels in Hormizd. He is walking. I don't really see, I don't spot the settler anymore. Ah, it's right beneath the archer there, which you guys can't see. Depends on where Aaron put his camera. But this Persian settler is in place and ready for a water jump. The bad thing is that the Byram is so slow at the moment because the statesmen are angry with him. So I don't think it will be in time, because the Babylonian soldiers are already there knocking on the door for the Vandals. He's building a Zoroastrian disciple in Raga. I'd like that, so he can get some more monasteries in his cleric cities, which will be really important. That's another 12 science, which he sorely needs. He should probably aim for what's it called, legalism? No, that's not the one I was thinking of. The theology that gives him 1 science per religion per city. That could boost him up quite a bit.
Hello?
Hello, welcome back.
How is he building a Zoroastrian disciple?
I don't know. Well, he made it a state religion. No, sorry, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
He did? Okay, well, I mean, that's a cool move.
So that's a way for him to get use of that legalism mythology as well, that Babylon has done.
Yeah.
I like that move.
I do like it too. Also, if he spreads it, and if he goes for the theology that gives 1 science per religion per city, that could be quite a lot of science for him.
He's also trying to put pressure on Persia with another Byrim in the southern sea, threatening Uruk, but Max is prepared with another onager in that city and some other troops nearby.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have mind games for Babylon to keep him occupied, I suppose.
Yeah. Is there another scout here that's gonna die right in Akkad?
At that point, he should be able to get out.
I'm not sure if he has any orders left.
No, you are correct. It's Babylon's turn.
I also have the first mounted unit on the map coming out next turn, a chariot in Nippur.
Chariot. That's interesting, because he just finished taking stirrups.
Probably started it before the tech was finished. It also shows to go for composite bow instead of land consolidation.
I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, Compo is going to put him 1 leg up further when it comes to military production, right?
Yeah, and he has the wood for it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what he's dead. He gives the XP to the Acadian. Cool.
Alright, so now Persia is flying blind.
Yes, whereas Max has put the agents for civilians too, yes. He's put agents in the Oracle cities.
Right, so we can see almost half of, more than half of Persia's empire.
Yeah.
Difficult to pull some tricks when your opponent can see them coming from a mile away.
It is. I mean, Porcos is such a powerful tech. And I guess he can figure out by the yields of his agents that his opponent is not gaining that much science.
Figure out from what?
The yields from the agents. I mean,
Yeah,
some nice schemer agents, but they just barely give him any science.
Yeah. Even though he has those agents, some of the cleric cities as well. But those are probably more of the higher science ones.
So Tus is probably one of his better cities, and it's giving him 10 at the moment.
Yeah, it's his best city. So this is also a bit difficult situation. He adopted Zoroastrianism as the state religion, which already has legalism, but he also has the ambition to establish legalism.
Yeah.
So he would need to
Christianity swap, maybe. I mean, it's so much civics.
Yeah, I think it's like 800.
Yeah.
Because this would be the third time. And then another 200 on top of that to do that ambition. So right now we're looking at 20 turns. And since he's a regent, I think those also turn into legacies.
It's already a legacy.
Alright, so right as it looks right now, he won't be able to finish it in time with the civics income he has.
No. And the volunteers will also turn into a legacy because it was a regent that took it.
Yeah. So further having problems with that legitimacy.
Yeah. I mean, at this stage of the game, it's so hard to gain more, right? Because the exploration phase is over.
Some tricky moves here with that Byrim. Unless Max moves his onagers, he risks losing them.
Yeah. I mean, it's Persia's order, right? It's Persia's turn. I wonder if we can see the opportunity of killing them.
He can't yet. The other Byrim just anchored, so it
just
cannot.
Okay, gotcha.
But yeah, that trader onager can die quite easily. But then the sentinel one in the scrub is a lot rougher. He has some decent access, but still, they're only doing like 4 damage to it. 5 with a commander, maybe a bit more if it's next to another axe.
The statesman axe with the tactician does 7 damage to it.
Ooh. Yeah, if it's standing on that urban tile.
Yeah.
And hill, so that's 50% strength. Even though they're angry at him.
Exactly. So put a diplomat in one of those cities, perhaps.
Yeah, get a crit. Then you're happy.
Family crit.
Hello, Scientific. Are you done with casting in the other match? Land of the Midnight Sun. Some extra science, because that's what Babylon needs right now, so you can get up to 10 wisdom.
Yes. I mean, exploration is. I mean, it's the law. All the laws.
It's really nice. We see the first horseman being produced in Eshnunna. And Max has noticed Byrim, so he's repositioning his onagers. I don't
Smart.
think we have any chariots in Persia yet.
No. Now that you mention it, he finished the tech not so long ago.
And chariot from Nippur is finished as well. Could upgrade it to a horseman if you want to, but food is getting really, really expensive.
It is. But again, he's rich. But he has really improved in his wood income, so it's up to 115 now. I think he probably wants to double that if he can, because Cameroons cost a lot.
Sure, but I mean, I would like to see at least one farm being built in Babylon.
Oh yeah, I would like to see a ton of them, but
Could use the lake near Shurupak. We have the pasture as well. Do some farms, maybe some granaries.
yeah, could go a long way.
Or save up and build a Ger one. Need some kind of plan for that food. Also has an unimproved fish, but I don't think that's the right time to start building it right now.
No, not with those angry bots looking at him.
Guess you could also build some farms next to the volcano.
Well, the good thing that this scout managed to do, I don't think it was intentional, but since Max wants to kill it, they need to move his forces back from that vandal site, so he's not as close to killing it anymore.
Yeah, but that biome is taking forever.
Yeah, I think it's because the statesmen are angry with him.
Yeah. Up to 160 science now. That's over double the science per turn.
Yep.
Like looking at the number of years that have been played. It's over triple the science of Persia. So if there was another level above erudite, he would be moving towards that.
Yeah, erudite plus.
Getting close to double total science.
Do we know where it's in the tech tree? No, it's still just marked the land consolidation. He has marked phalanx too, so.
So Babylon has portcullis and stirrups. Persia has composite bow.
Marked?
No, like instead, like what are the differences?
Right, okay.
Persia
Gotcha.
also has steel, and then Babylon has all the text in the bottom of the tree up to hydraulics.
Hydraulics, yeah.
So administration, rhetoric, sovereignty, machinery, and hydraulics. All right, he's taking a look now with a scout. But I don't think you see any kills here. Like, you're not getting any favorable trades. Because if to get 1 kill, you need to like move in so many troops, and then those splash damage will come in and just ruin your day.
Yeah, that's not the play anymore. So maybe Aku does not know where he wants to go from here.
I would send a scout north, I think, and put it on the forested hill near Uruk. I think you can see pretty far from there.
Yeah, there we had it before.
And maybe he could snipe a unit in Uruk. But yeah, the response will be devastating. You have the ballista and the Shinuna. And I think max is up to 3 Acadians, or is it only 2? The third one is coming out next turn.
I mean, I think Aku, he doesn't know, but I think he should expect that Max has continued producing troops.
Yeah. He looks back at his own empire instead and kills a rebel axeman.
Yep, had it coming.
Saving 16 turrets to use for his workers. Building another one in Artaquana and a scout in Yazd. Max can also see that wiring coming 4 turns, so he knows exactly on what kind of clock he is for that northern Vandal site.
Good point.
Hello, Frederick. Guess you're done with your game.
Don't know if I would call this a hydraulics strat though.
No.
I think he came fairly late.
It has helped him a bit. He has 5 water mills out, and I think with the ebony, it's a bit nice for Uruk. He's turning around the discontent.
Oh yes, I agree. Mainly it was the ballista that really helped them because they saved his ass.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot. The ballista moved next to the fort and just attacked 3 units from Aku lined up in a row.
Do you know whether they agreed upon a time for this session?
Unfortunately not. I should have asked. But if you feel like you need to go to sleep, I can continue. Alright, thanks for the update, Frederick. See some ranges coming up. One in Babylon and one in Shuruppak. Still only 1 elder and 1 apprentice officer. I think there's only 2 elder officers. They're in different cities, so it's a bit unusual. I would imagine if you want to do elder officers that you would do them both in the same city.
Can't do them at the same time though, so it'll take double the time.
Yeah.
I mean, this way, it's not as hurtful to upgrade the first level then because you use 50 training instead of 100.
But it's still an order.
Still an order, true. I often do it with spare orders. But every now and then you don't.
The first strong culture in Persia.
person? Yeah. I don't know what you take here, seriously. Maybe do you do the mist for folio? Or
That's a lot of gold.
that's a lot of gold.
You took the orders.
Didn't they piss off the statesman even further by doing that?
No, only their opinion of that law. So if it goes divine rule, it wouldn't matter.
Well, that's not the event you wanted.
Still struggling a bit with the clerics now, minus 152 opinion.
Yeah, because he does not follow Christianity.
Yeah.
Is that what changed? No, he did not follow Christianity. Why has it? Because it was just upset some few turns ago.
Maybe he got more discontent. Maybe a council member died.
No, that could be it actually.
See a camp being improved now in the cleric city of Artoquana. Guess you don't want to be selling their tiles now when they're so upset at you.
No, you don't. I would like him to move some of his workers on top of all those land consolidation resources to start improving them the first thing he does next time.
Yeah. He still has a lot of idle workers, so there's also some land consolidations resources that are not in his border. Some unimproved ebony also he could have improved.
Yeah, does he have pulleys? Yeah, of course he has pulleys. He should just grab that lavender there.
Yeah. Oh, he's moving in. I missed that.
Wow.
Is that enough for the city?
No.
Oh, he doesn't have enough extension time. Ooh.
Is this one last hurrah?
Not sure. Maybe. I think he had it.
No, surely not, because he needs to bring down the energy.
Yeah, but he had 3 more attacks, and that was unlimbered. So I think 2X1 could probably have killed it.
Okay.
It was already down to 14 HP, and it would have taken 1 more damage from another axe, bringing it down.
Right.
Oh no! The timer. That's really well spotted. He must have spent a lot of time during the turn just calculating that. And then it was in a rush at the end. And unfortunately, he needed a bit more time. He only had 13 seconds to extend the timer. I don't think that was enough to give him like... I think you need a full 30 to get it. Now, where's that chariot? Can he force smash it? Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he can. But I don't think he can get the ballista here.
The ballista, yeah, it's in Eshno now. You can just put it in the fort if you want to.
I thought it was further up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is probably the... I mean, he's throwing away all his troops now.
Yeah, the chariot's gonna have a field day here.
But man, it could have worked. I think if he had the time, that city Could I fall? This is gonna be so brutal. That's already one archer died.
Yeah, so that was actually pretty good because it's sort of decreased the route potential. If you're going for the route potential.
Maybe not. Maybe he's. I think now we could start a route on the taxman. Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
go.
that's so nice. Max is a gamer.
He is a gamer. Oof, it is so painful.
I mean,
That's
he saw
bullshit.
the anchor. Max was prepared. Like he moved back his troops, so he didn't miss it.
No.
But yeah, this is brutal. Already lost four units. I think that arch might be a bit difficult to get down.
Yeah, I think that's going down.
No.
A destructive monkey.
But is he? Yeah, he has two more axemen he could move in, and that ballista could probably be force marched from Yaste. But even if he takes the city, he's not gonna be able to hold it.
No.
Man, that was rough.
But if the city will fall though, the sentinel bonus will be gone, so the Acadians wouldn't be as effective.
Sure, but I mean, it's still a larger force than you have there. So you're just gonna lose the rest of your units.
Yeah.
Oof. Now we see how many ranges are being built. It's like 10 ranges in Babylon. 7, 8, 9, 10 rangers and 2 lumber mills. So even more production.
He could get another kill, but he missed that, I think.
Maybe. Yeah. This has been a glorious leader for Babylon. I think it's his second leader as well.
It is. Okay, can we see the post score here? The military score?
Military score?
Yeah, so it took a huge dip there, so it's below Babylon now military.
He's still trying to take the city. And his leader has died again.
Yeah, well, of course, he has been so unlucky with all those leaders' deaths.
Yeah, I agree, Frederick. I think he might have had it if he had more time. He had 3 more attacks that he could have done. But now he has 1 attack. He can move in an axe. Yes, he can take the city, but then all of his units are probably dying next turn. Yeah, of course, he was really good at tutoring with the courtier. The starting leader was a tactician. That's a nice cleave. But yeah, that axeman is probably not gonna survive.
I can kill the jury. That's great.
That's a good kill. But there's a horseman being rushed out in Eshnuna.
That's great.
So how many troops we have here? We have 6, 8 against 7, 8, 9.
I did kill a onager though, so one of the more potent weapons for the enemy is the gun.
Sure. You only lost 5 units. Kill 2.
You're looking at the silver lining.
Yeah. Sure, it's nice to breach that city, and I mean that is the almost 1,000 return trader seat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, not as rich anymore.
The weird thing is that even though the trader seat now moved to Akkad in the north, I mean the fair is still down here, so if it retakes the city, it will still have the same bonuses.
Yeah.
But yeah, a hero, general of an archer, fight in the thick of it, so that's probably gonna die next turn. You don't want to leave that hero alive to do launch offensive. And we have a concession.
Yeah.
He wanted to have a last hurrah.
I respect that.
GG, well played.
This was a tough battle for him to fight.
Yeah. I guess I can't write anymore, or maybe it is lagging a bit. There we go. Yeah, that horseman would be doing some routing. Alright, result. Let's see if they want to chat a bit. Can also take a look at some stats meanwhile. Let's see actually what they respond. So I'm gonna hang up and I'll see you there.
Alright.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
GG. Rough
Oh
game.
my. It was so close.
Did you calculate it on the last turn here when you ran out of time? You had 3 more attacks with your Axeman.
Yes, I just ran out of time because I was like, why clicking is not clicking? Oh, I'm 3 orders short. Whatever, let's buy the orders, let's spend the training, let's do click. Click the buttons, but I ran out of time.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate. It's a really cool move. You guess you were spending most of your turn just calculating if it was possible.
Well, of course, to attack or not to attack is basically the question, does the city fall in one turn? And if the city would have fallen in one turn, I had chances, I think.
Yeah.
But
Hi.
base clicks, so sad.
Congratulations, Max.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised there with the concede. To be honest, I thought you'd with taking the city, I thought you'd done that was a good attack, and I guess I do have a good counter attack, and I'm just looking and just seeing what you sort of got left, but
I will just wipe my army in turn maybe 2, and that's it.
Yeah, I guess I have quite a lot there, and I guess with the ballista as well. I guess most of everything there is gonna die this turn.
Yeah, it's nice rushing out the horseman from Shnuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Rushing that out, and then that does do a lot.
So you came into this session with a plan to go over the Alboran Sea to attack Kisura, and you worked towards that plan. Did you feel that was the only way forward you had from that get-go, or did you feel that this was a solid moment for you to take the game?
Oh, I was just saying, I was desperately trying to early rush because I did very painful mistakes early for Echo, so I had no chance at Echo. Therefore, yeah, for the first attack, I was everything was in minus. Everything was rushed, civic build, and whatnot. Yeah, and you stopped me there on the first try, which was unfortunate. And then I thought, okay, let's make a second Brem, split up your forces, and try once more. But I split my own forces as well. That was a mistake. I was thinking about taking the Barbar site at the top because I also have Sentinel. I could hold off for if it's my own ground, but after that I realized I'm so back it doesn't even matter anymore. So I just need to pile up all my army at yours while it matters, and I took the city for a turn. Hooray!
Yeah, I think with the first attack, I kind of realized it was coming. It was coming there, like maybe 1 or 2 turns before you actually made the attack, which I think it was because I realized that you had the law like serfdom, so I knew you had biremes, and I thought, you know, looking at this, like how do I lose this game when I'm sort of quite far ahead in tech? This is the weakest spot, so I sort of preemptively put stuff here just in case. That was the plan, and then so I was a little bit more prepared than if it had come 1 or 2 turns earlier. I think you'd have just completely taken me by surprise.
Yeah, I was greedy too. I still was building some echo in background, but it didn't really matter. What I had to do was move up the stragglers so that my first push actually goes through, because I thought you have little and my party will be enough and I can catch up with stragglers on your side. But that was not the case, and I lost, what, 3 units? And that hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I was very greedy a lot of this game. I think about like 3 turns before your attack, your first attack, I think I had 4 units. Like, I was building some more, but I had literally 4 units, and they're sort of all at the top. So yeah, I was very, very greedy this game, and I think it sort of just about paid off.
I mean, I can tell you on which turns exactly you built a unit, because you were going from much weaker to weaker back and forth every 2 turns or so.
Yeah, I guess we can sort of look in the graphs and just see, can't we?
But right before the attack, I think you spotted some of the units there. You had some vision from your borders.
Yeah, but I think I kind of knew the attack was coming just a little bit before I saw the units, because, like I said, because the law telling me about that that biremes are a possibility.
Right.
Where do you see the law?
So if you hover your mouse over the nation, and then you should be able to see laws active. And if
Yeah, it's a number. Oh, there's a list. Okay.
so, that's a nifty trick to kind of spy on what's happening in your opponent's empire, what kind of text they have.
Yeah. And what about your early slinger? I saw it in my woods. It spooked me real good.
Yeah, so yeah, I started tactician, and at one point I saw with my scout that you had like several units that were quite low, and then I got an axeman from an event, and I thought I might be able to do some damage here. So I put the slinger, moved the slinger up. I realised that you must have seen it because you started pulling back and you started stopping, like you stopped trying to clear that Numidian camp that's now Yazid, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew you must have seen it, but then I can just leave the slinger there with the tactician general in the woods, and if you come forwards again, then maybe I can pick off a unit and do some damage there. I think it kind of like slowed the game down a bit, which was really helpful for me because I was not expanding up at the top that quickly. But yeah, it was sort of a play of, if you carry on pressing and you sort of leave something exposed, I can do something with it. But it kind of costs me not a lot to leave that slinger there, and I can be quite greedy with econ behind it because because the slinger's giving me some vision, and if you're pushing out, then I know you're coming and I can dop it with my tactician maybe, or it gives me a bit of early warning. But then I didn't end up really doing anything with it. So maybe it would have been better just to use it to carry on clearing and settling. And
I think it slowed you both down a bit because your clearing in Babylon was slowed down, but also in Persia you were responding a bit to having that threat nearby.
Yeah, it was unfortunate timing, and it threw me off for counting turns. I ended up re-clearing the Prophthasia. I had to pull back to do so, which was unfortunate. And then when I was staged for Yazd, I don't know what happened, but I got in a piece with the Medians exactly on that turn, and that was like, I can't do anything for 5 turns now. What do I do? Okay, let's go the other side.
Yeah, there was some event.
Yeah.
But guys, it's very late for me here in Sweden from where I'm casting. If you want to continue this discussion, I think people would love to chat with you in the post-game discussion on Discord. It's been lovely to cast these 2 sessions with Muratana. Any last words before we end the stream?
Very fun game. Thanks very much for casting, and I'm really looking forward to going back and watching what happened and what has been said about how I've played, and discussing with everyone once I've had a chance to watch the game back. So thanks everyone for being involved.
Preview of that sneak peek. You're gonna hear me talking about land consolidation all the time, which you never detect.
I had it pinned, but then I just needed other things and to stay alive. But it was something I did want to get. It just the timing never seemed right.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks for allowing us to cast it.
Congrats on the win, and good luck further to you both. And goodbye to all the viewers.
Thank you for